Young Dolph made a confession on Twitter, said that he had a record deal signed in 2015 and 2 other record deals he signed, saying basically he was lying about being independent the whole time. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. He said this on Twitter. I'll link an article that captured all the tweets. Appreciate everybody for jumping in the building. And keep looking out for our Hip Hop 101 show. Don't have a standard date and time, but you always can catch the replays in our Hip Hop 101 playlist. Yesterday we talked about Eminem, music aging like bananas, and I do the live stream 2 times a week. And if I get more people watching it or checking it out while we live, then I do it multiple times a week. Tonight we'll do the NBA stream later on tonight. So always make sure you hit that bell icon with the subscribe button so you can get those notification gang going. All right, but I personally I think Young Dolph lying or he been hacked. But let's talk about the tweets he put out there. He said the record label been BSing. They won't let me drop any new music. I knew I should have never signed the effing deal. Then he goes on to say, I have a confession. I signed 2 deals in 2018 and signed a deal in 2015. I'm going to leak the mother effer anyway. Eff it. So now that it's out that I'm not some big independent superstar and I've signed 4 deals like everyone else, I wonder if all the rappers going to stop hating now. Sorry for the shitting on you guys, knowing damn well I got a major deal. Now, I believe he BSing around. I think he trolling, in my personal opinion, man. But if it's true, it's true. You know what I'm saying? How Joe Budden broke it down to Chance the Rapper, how he wasn't an independent rapper, excuse me. And he broke it down and kind of exposed Chance live on his podcast about that. So at the end of the day, if it's true, it's true. It don't change it changed the fact that he capping. You know what I'm saying? That he been capping. From when people don't understand what capping is, lying about his whole situation. But at the end of the day, it is what it is for Dolph. He claimed to be independent. He did a whole documentary. I don't believe that's him or he just trolling. One or the two. Because I do believe he's still independent unless he signed a deal. Because he also said in a video last year that he had a record deal for like so many millions, and he said F and he threw it on the car. And then rappers like Boosie kind of responded and said, man, he crazy, he should have took the money. But now if he crying about creative control, that's what comes with a record deal. They have creative control usually over when albums drop. Now they're not allowing artists to drop mixtape. That's in the deal. We seen Schoolboy Q complaining about that. Also, that keep it going. You look at as well as they select your singles and all types of stuff, man. And then they give you money up front, and I look at it as if they give you so much money up front, how much money is they profiting off of you? That's pretty much how I look at it. But I think Dolph just trolling, in my opinion, man. You can go to his Twitter or check the article link in the description. I'll link it on the article link, saying that he pretty much had a record deal for the last 4 years. He signed four. He signed 1 in 15. I think he said 2 in 2018. Signed 1 this year. And I just think it's a total troll. I think he is, independent. He stressed it so much, for him to come out on Twitter and say it on Twitter, like, come on, who really believe in that unless his account was hacked or unless he trolling. But he really ain't dropped no music like that, man. And I've been looking for some more Dolph heat. And, we'll see. We'll see, man. I've been looking for some top of the year Dolph heat. And maybe he did sign a record deal. Maybe this is an actual fact. But I don't believe it to be true, man. And I'm waiting like everybody else to hear the results or here. I was just joking. And then he just said on Twitter just a minute ago that he had another confession to make, which at the end of the day, I don't think Twitter is the platform to make your confessions. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is, man. We've seen more rappers that been capping worse than this. A lot of studio gangsters claim they moved something or claim they moved it by the pound and all that, or moved it by the key, when they basically just sold a fucking nickel bag or sold an 8-ball, or stuff of that nature. Plenty of rappers exaggerated. Look at Rick Ross. He was a correctional officer. He was rapping about somebody else's life that was inside the penitentiary and stole their whole swag and put the original Rick Ross name on it. So we know how the game go. We done seen CB4 for all the older generation folks. We know about the studio gangsters. We seen them be exposed. We seen them get pressed. We know their real stories. And the studio gangster list is longer than the actual gangster list, because actual gangsters, pretty much don't talk about and indict themselves to that extent. So, it is what it is, man. We'll see what comes out. If Dolph say something else or come out to be fake or come out to be real, we'll see, man. But, I don't know. I just know he had the record label deal in his hand saying, should I sign it? No, I ain't sign. I remain independent last year for people who remember that. But let me know what y'all think about the story. He capping, he telling the truth. Or how would you feel if he was lying all the time about being independent, but he really wasn't? So it's Goodfellas Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also, you can reach out to the email if you got a video request, question, business require, responsive. You can DM me on social media. And also, we got a Facebook group. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, you always can send a donation to the channel. If not, you can do me the best one is just share the video. That's the best thing, how you can help the channel. Just share the videos, man. I'm just growing organically, not paying for views or subscriptions. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Blessing to you and yours. Hopefully everybody on the East Coast stay super warm. I know it's 20 below in certain areas, man. So, make sure